let's talk about artificial intelligence in academia. And look, this isn't some far-off futuristic idea anymore. It's here. It's in the lecture hall, it's in the library, it's in the lab right now. So today, we're going to break down how this massive shift is happening and what it really means for the future of learning.
Okay, so AI is here. That's a fact. Students are using it, faculty are using it. It's a tool in everyone's hands, which leads to the real question, the big one. Now what? What do we actually do with it? Are we just going to react as things happen, or are we going to get in the driver's seat and intentionally design its place in education?
And this is where the whole conversation has to change, because the goal can't just be about using the tools. I mean, anyone can do that. The real breakthrough, the actual game-changing moment, comes from understanding what AI is. Really getting its power, its potential, and, this is crucial, its blind spots. That's the difference between just being a user and becoming an innovator.
So where does that journey begin? Well, it all starts with one simple but really powerful idea: literacy. And we're not just talking about for the computer science whizzes or the engineering students. We're talking about for everybody. The absolute first step is to pull back the curtain and demystify AI for the entire campus. So, what do we actually mean by AI literacy? Well, it's definitely not about trying to turn everyone into a programmer. Think of it like this. You don't need to be a mechanic to drive a car, right? But knowing the basics of what's under the hood, how the engine works, what the brakes do, that makes you a smarter, safer driver. That's exactly what AI literacy is. It's the essential knowledge you need to navigate a world that's increasingly powered by AI. And believe me, this is not just some theory. Look at how it totally transforms every single field of study. If you're a history major, boom, it's like having an army of tireless research assistants who can analyze ancient texts at a scale that was unimaginable before. For an art student, it's a new collaborator, a co-creator you can use to push the boundaries of your work. It just keeps going, from speeding up genetic research in biology to predicting market trends in business. See? AI isn't just a niche tool, it's a catalyst for everything.
Okay, so once you have that foundation of literacy, you immediately start to see the effects ripple out, right into the classroom. This is the point where AI stops being some abstract idea and starts actively reshaping how we teach and how we learn.
But let's be real for a second. Simply dropping cool new technology into a classroom doesn't automatically make learning better. We've seen that movie before. The real challenge, the multi-billion-dollar question, is how do we use these tools in a way that actually gets students more engaged and leads to better outcomes?
And this really shows the incredible difference. We all know the traditional classroom, right? The one-size-fits-all lecture. Well, with AI, that whole model can finally evolve. We are talking about personalized learning paths that actually adjust to your specific pace. Imagine getting feedback right away, in the moment, not weeks later. Or course material that's alive and adaptive, instead of just static pages in a book. It's a fundamental shift from just broadcasting information to actually nurturing individual learning.
But the impact goes way beyond just teaching. AI is completely rewriting the rules of academic research. It's handing us the keys to unlock these massive data sets and find answers to questions we once thought were impossible to even ask.
So what kind of scale are we really talking about here? Just consider this number for a second. Over 1 million.
That's how many scholarly articles an AI can read, process, and synthesize in just a few hours, a task that would take a human researcher an entire career to get through. And this isn't just about speed, it's a complete paradigm shift. Think about something like medical research. An AI can scan millions of patient records and spot tiny correlations for diseases like Alzheimer's, connections that no human team could ever hope to find. It's a true revolution in discovery.
Literacy, teaching, research, these are the big pillars. But how do you actually build the structure on top of them? So let's pull all these pieces together and look at a practical roadmap for how to design this future of AI-supported education.
The path forward really breaks down into 4 clear actions. It all starts with building that universal AI literacy. That's step 1. From there, you use that knowledge to enhance how we teach and engage students. Then, you harness the power of data for groundbreaking new discoveries. And the final piece, weaving all of that together to design digital courses that are genuinely engaging. Each step just builds logically on the one before it.
So, when you get right down to it, the future of education isn't something that's just going to happen to us. It's something we have to choose to design. And AI, well, it's one of the most powerful design tools we've ever been handed. The blueprint is becoming clearer every single day. So the only question left, and it's the one that matters most, is how will we start?